Good afternoon and welcome to the news at 1. My name is Evan Sunokogi. The Edo State Governor, Senator Mother Ukpebholo, has inspected the construction of 14-kilometer Egwaholo-Igwomo-Ewunisi-Oza Road with the spur to Ohe community linking Uhunde and Oriomo local government areas. The ongoing project connects several agrarian communities in Uhunde and Oriomo local government areas. Government House correspondent Kingsley Uchegbu has the details. You watching the news at 1. We apologize for that mix-up. The African Democratic Congress has declared that removing President Bola Tinubu from office is essential to restructuring Nigeria from what it described as an unprecedented governance crisis. The party's spokesperson Bolaji Abdullahi stated this on Friday during an interview on a satellite television current affairs program. He argued that the country cannot be saved while the current administration remains in power. The former minister claimed that Nigeria has been hijacked by individuals with a bandit mentality, suggesting this attitude reflects the current government's approach. Abdullahi also raised concerns about alleged legislative manipulation, particularly regarding tax laws, describing recent developments as unprecedented in Nigeria's democratic history. He accused the government of forging legislation already passed by the National Assembly, questioning the gravity of such actions. In the meantime, the office of the Rivers State Chief Judge Justice Simeon Amadi has received a letter from the State House of Assembly requesting him to constitute a 7-man committee to probe the allegations of gross misconduct leveled against the State Governor Sir Siminalayi Fubara and his Deputy Professor Ngozi Udu. The House of Assembly Committee Chairman on Petitions, Information and Complaints, Dr. Enemi George, confirmed that the Chief Judge had acknowledged receipt of all the documents also received by the CJ's office, where other documents detailing the allegations of gross misconduct against the governor and the deputy governor, copies of the Rivers State Impeachment Panel Conducts of Investigations, Procedure 2025, and other relevant documents. The judge said that the Speaker of the House of Assembly, Martins Amewule, has already complied with the Constitution, and letters sent by him to the Chief Judge have been received and acknowledged. He commended and thanked the good people of Rivers State for their support and prayers for the 10th Assembly in particular and Rivers people at large. And still on Rivers State now, Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has reaffirmed his role as the leader of the coastal states are pledging to uphold peace and security and not support any action that could threaten public safety. Fubara gave the assurance on Saturday while speaking as a special guest at the finals of the 2026 Port Harcourt Polo Tournament held in the state capital. He emphasized that protecting lives and property remains a top priority and reaffirmed his commitment to fulfilling his promises to the people of Rivers State. The governor expressed satisfaction that the week-long tournament was conducted without any incidents, describing the peaceful atmosphere as proof that Rivers State is safe for residents, visitors, and investors. However, Governor Fubara expressed disappointments over the recurring political crisis in the state, noting that they have coincided with the annual polo tournament over the past 3 years. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has filed a lawsuit against the state governors and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, over the alleged failure to account for billions of naira spent as security votes since May 29, 2023. SERAP said the suit was prompted by persistent insecurity across several states and the FCT, despite huge public funds allocated yearly to security votes, including reports of mass killings in Benue State and other violent incidents nationwide. This was disclosed in a statement announcing the lawsuit and signed by SERAP's Deputy Director Kolawole Oluwadare. In the suit filed last Friday at the Federal High Court in Abuja, SERAP is, among other things, asking the court to compel the governors and the FCT minister to publicly disclose details of how security votes collected since May 29, 2023 have been spent. The organization is also asking an order directing them to provide detailed reports on the allocation, utilization, implementation status, and completion of projects funded with security votes, as well as any plans to improve security infrastructure in their states and the FCT. According to SERAP, over 400 billion naira is budgeted annually as security votes across the country, while at least 10 governors reportedly earmarked about 114 billion naira for the same purpose in the 2026 budget year. In the suit, SERAP argued that Nigerians have a right to know how public funds meant to protect lives and property are being utilized. It was stated that no date has been fixed for the hearing of the suits. The Nigerian Army has recorded a significant milestone in efforts to enhance peace, security, and stability within its 13th Brigade area of responsibility, following the voluntary surrender of militants under the Cross River State Government Amnesty Program in Akpabuyo local government area. The development was confirmed by Major Yemi Soykoya, Assistant Director of Army Public Relations, Headquarters, 13th Brigade, Nigerian Army, who disclosed that the militants emerged from 2 separate camps to participate in the program. He added that 39 fighters were presented by the first camp, led by Tangod B. Conte, also known as Ayubo Noaga, while 41 militants surrendered from the second camp, headed by John Isaac, popularly known as Akpokolo, whose group is also called the Akpokolo Marine Forces or Border Boys. During the exercise, the militants voluntarily surrendered a cache of weapons and equipment. Speaking on the surrender, Brigadier General P.O. Ali Mihena, Commander of 13th Brigade, described the exercise as a major confidence-building milestone. In the meantime, the police command in Kano State has launched an investigation into an alleged brutal attack on the household of one Haruna Bashir at Durayi Karachi quarters, which resulted in the deaths of Fatima Abaka and her 6 children. The 35-year-old woman and her deceased children said to have been killed in a violent attack at Durayi Shiranki quarters in Kano. The police said Fatima and her children were killed by unknown hoodlums at their residence on Saturday. The assailants were said to have broken into the house and inflicted fatal injuries on the deceased persons using dangerous weapons. The police public relations officer in the state, CSP Abdullahi Kiyawa, said that the Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of the Criminal Investigation Department, ACP Wada Jama, had been directed to head a thorough investigation to identify and arrest those responsible for the attack. And in the world of sports news now, Super Eagles head coach Eric Chile insists his team will keep getting better following their impressive outing at the 2025 African Cup of Nations. The three-time champions finished their campaign with a 4-2 penalty shootout win over the Pharaohs of Egypt. The Super Eagles earned plaudits for the impressive attacking displays in the competition. As head coach Chile said they will build an experience in the future. Chile said what the team achieved did not come by chance, as there was a great deal of work done with the players. He added that the team will build on this experience and it will be the foundation for the next phase of work. And still of sports, the federal government has praised the Super Eagles over Nigeria's third place finished at the 2025 African Cup of Nations, AFCON, saying the feat is a testament to the team's hard work and Nigeria's rich football tradition. This is contained in a statement by the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Idris Mohammed, on Saturday night on behalf of the federal government. According to him, the performance of the Super Eagles throughout the tournament was a source of pride and joy for the country, as the team upheld Nigeria's rich football tradition with heart, skill and resilience. He said from the group stages to the final whistle in Casablanca, the players showed courage, unity and belief in one another's, as they did not just play but inspired millions of Nigerians at home and in the diaspora. And with this story now, when the news at 1, thanking you for watching. My name is Evan Sunokogi. Good afternoon.
ITV, certainly the best.